Hey, it's Laura. It is Wednesday evening, and I wanted to say hello. I can't believe tomorrow is going to be Thursday already. This week has been so insanely busy and very fucking exciting, and I just wanted to share a couple things with you. A friend texted me before, and he was asking me how my week was going, and I was like, oh, it's just really exciting. And he's like, why is it exciting? And I said, just everything is exciting. And I am so fucking grateful to be where I am right now. And that's actually one of my mantras is I am exactly where I am supposed to be right now. And I was thinking about my answer to him, and I kind of at times can't believe that I'm here, that I'm doing this. I think I knew about a decade ago that my greater purpose in life is to help people. And people really are my passion. I love helping people, and I love making them feel good, feel like they're worthy and they deserve everything that they want. And I get emotional because I really take that on. I am an empath, and I promise you that whatever you're feeling, I already know it before you do. And it can get exhausting sometimes, but everything that you have ever thought of wanting, you can totally achieve. And I just wonder about how I got here. And I remember, like 10 years ago, having this, feeling that I needed to do something more. And I didn't know what that was. And it took a long time to figure out what that was. And in between all that time, I had another baby. I got divorced. I've changed jobs. I've, continued growing. But where would I be had those things not happened in that way? And I am super grateful, even for all the heartache and hard lessons and letdowns, all the bad stuff. You have to be grateful for those things too, because again, we wouldn't be here without those things. I wouldn't have that perspective. And I think that I have a lot of different perspective to share. I mean, we all do. And mine is different than yours. But I wanted to share kind of like this weird moment. And I've been thinking about it a lot, but I've been on my own about 5 years or so. And when I was separating from my ex-husband, I don't think at the time I really felt all that worthy of having an actual relationship. And we had been together for a long time, but we got married super young. And I know I had work I needed to do on myself, period. And I don't know where I would be at, had I stayed married. I don't know that I would have worked as hard to get there. Or in the podcast this week, if you haven't watched it yet, it's on YouTube and Spotify, the My Inner Struggle podcast. We talk about creating space, and that actually kind of ties in with what I'm talking about. And I didn't even think about it till this moment, but that left me so much time on my own that I had nothing else to do but look at myself in the mirror. I mean, sure, there's other things I could have been doing, but I really wanted to figure out myself and figure out what I needed to address within myself to feel better and happier. And I found it. And it's so fucking cool. And I love helping people. I love empowering business owners, and that's a big chunk of like what I do. And I go into businesses, and it's like a I almost refer to myself as like a life consultant, because it's more than coaching. And everything that I coach, or everyone that I coach, every type of person, you know, that I'm coaching, it's a very action-based approach, and really kind of digging into whatever it is that you want, or you're lacking, or you're looking for, and organizing your life one thing at a time. And it's no different than going into a business. And that is a big part of what I do is, myself and my team will come into your business and kind of reorganize things, get things organized from a personnel perspective, and beyond that, your processes, your workflow, and just better communication, all of it. And it's really exciting. And I love just feeding off of that energy. And when my friend texted me and I said like, oh, it's just so exciting. He's like, what's exciting? And fucking everything is exciting, because when you're working with small business that's desiring to grow, like, they're excited, you're excited, we're all excited. And this is going to be fucking great. And it's the same thing like with coaching people. You know, they're looking for a change, so they're optimistic. They may feel a little down at the moment because they are facing change, but they're optimistic, and they're looking, you know, to transition to something new, whether it be a new job or a relationship, or just trying to feel more confident and you know, get themselves organized, you know, as far as their life and their tasks and daily living and all of that. And fuck, I love it. I love what I do, and I can't say it enough. So like every day doesn't really feel like work anymore to me. And I love that. And I have no doubt in my mind how far I want to go. And it's just really cool. And I'm really fucking grateful for all of it. I have dug so deep the last few years. I never really thought that I'd reach this. And I can't wait to share my book with you too, because there's a lot of my personal of how I got here to begin with. And writing the book has been a purely therapeutic experience. And I think it'll give you a different perspective too. And hopefully make you feel motivated to keep growing. And I'm not saying that you have to like change your whole life or get divorced or any of that, because that has nothing to do with anything. It's being true to yourself. It's loving yourself. It's discovering yourself and creating a life that you love, whether you are a business owner or an individual. The options are endless. And I'm here. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for watching this, for even being intrigued, and I'm here for you. I coach a lot of different types of people, and if you ever want to chat and, you know, figure out how to get unstuck, what the next step is, let me know. Shoot me a message, or go to my website, lauraferry.com. and check it out and see if there is anything, you know, that you're ready to make a move on, because it's all about the action. We can say for years and years and years, you know, I wish this, or I want that, or one day maybe. The time is now. There is no time to wait. Life is too short, and tomorrow is not promised. I'm proud of myself. I have accomplished more on my own than I ever thought possible. And that leads into a whole nother discussion, and I don't want to make this one too long, but yeah, I hope your week is just as exciting. And if it's not, what would make it exciting? Check out the podcast, the My Inner Struggle podcast on YouTube and Spotify. Don't forget to check the blog, follow it, read it, love it at myinnerstruggle.com. I'll talk to you.